high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's got away. In for a header! That was superb goalkeeping!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. He might... and the shot! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to like Fofana, Peter, who's starting to look every bit of the modern defender. I mean, never mind his physical prowess, we all know about that, but his positional sense, his reading of the game, his ability now to distribute the ball out of defence, that's all very, very strong again.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Gusto. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And that is out of play. Madueke. Gusto.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Distributed tidily. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Mudryk. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Palmer. Done delicately. Referee's given a throw. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Mudryk! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. He's been picked out. Corinthians can start a counter here. Can he get it through? Palmer. And Fernandez. Cucurella. Fofana. And Gusto. Fofana. Now Colwell. Cucurella. Now Colwell. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Madueke.
Such good technique.
Can he spark a counter here? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, no joy this time. Tries to dink it in. Palmer! Palmer! Big chance! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And he's managed to get free. Aimed in towards the centre. They've played it short. Out to the right. Up to meet it! And now they can spring out of defence.
Corinthians certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Caicedo, looking for the runner. All perfectly measured. Jackson! He's found a way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He's picked his way through, and he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Corinthians were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Madueke. Oh, that's fabulous. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Some resolute defending there. Cucurella. Fofana. And Caicedo. Gusto. Palmer. And Cucurella. Mudryk. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Gusto. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Caicedo.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's found the way through. Mudryk! Top save! That shot was travelling. Corinthians can counter promptly here. He's shifting through the gears here. Showing great feet there. That's a decent clearance. And they've got a throw. Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Lukaku to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandez. Palmer. Madueke. He's under a lot of pressure there. Somewhat off target. Caicedo. Palmer. Madueke. Looking for options for movement. Gusto. And Fofana. Colwill. And Cucurella. Fernandez. Neatly clipped into space. Keeper's ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cucurella, Colwill, and Caicedo. Gusto. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, just skips past his man. Caicedo. That's a good ball out wide. And Gusto. And Caicedo. Fernandez. And Cucurella. That's headed upfield. Palmer. Lukaku. Over to the left. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Corinthians are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Modric. Plays and a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 9, camisa 26, camisa 10, camisa 7,
Caicedo.
camisa
Fofana.
16.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Camisa
It's a little off target.
Camisa 30, camisa 50,
And it's
camisa
Lukaku.
36.
Lovely feet.
Foram
He's
indicados 2
Modric!
minutos de
Gotta be
acréscimo.
quick to recover this. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That has been cut short. And there goes the final whistle. Corinthians bow out, defeat. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. While there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say its minimalist design, the Neo Química Arena. And already we're underway here. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that. But what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, that's well spotted. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandes.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. This is promising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Mudryk! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Wagner. Pass somewhat off target. Fernandes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Palmer. Well, there was an element of promise in speculative strike. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madueke. Gusto. Great run on the overlap here. He is through here. There's the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Fernandes. Mudryk.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Goalkeeper's ball. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And he's managed to get free. Wagner has given away a free kick. Fernandes. And Fofana. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Belts one. Fernandes. Cucurella. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look up. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Palmer. Gently done.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Caicedo. Mudryk. Chelsea finding their passes. Cucurella. Back could it go? That's Wiki!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Jackson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he finish? It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Fernandez. Spread it left. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Just about up to the hour now. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Looking for options for movement. Gusto. And they've got a throw. He's got away. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way. Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Gusto. He has found the way through. Foot in. Palmer. And Cucurella. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That'll be a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 27.
And that has been cleared. Out again for a throw-in. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Fernandez. Caicedo. Cucurella. And Fernandez. Palmer.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that has not gone well. Mudryk. And they're quick to press. Wagner did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. James. And Fofana. Madueke. Corinthians are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
The ball's gone astray. Fernandez. Now then, the ball's come loose. No foul, says the referee. Colwill. Caicedo. Madueke. He's looking to set free a runner. Very nicely done. Fiddles it. Now the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Madueke. He's shifting through the gears here. Palmer. Palmer! Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Camisa 15. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 37. Substituição em andamento.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Caicedo. Cucurella. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, this place really is impressive. High-tech, modern, and right up there amongst the very best of Brazil's stadia. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that interception was most necessary. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to like Fofana, Peter, who's starting to look every bit of the modern defender. I mean, never mind his physical prowess, we all know about that, but his positional sense, his reading of the game, his ability now to distribute the ball out of defence, that's all very, very strong again.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. It's a good foot in there. Played into the box. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Mudryk. Colwill. Mudryk. Good spot, he's seen the run. Spread neatly.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Distributed tidily. Stood up well to him there. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! They've played it short. And that's aimed into the middle. Big chance! They've scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Chelsea take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's found a way through. Away from immediate danger. Cucurella. No way through there. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivers across. He gets big. And another time. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
And it's been taken short. Now the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Gusto. And Fofana. Colwill. Gusto. Fernandez. Palmer. Gusto did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That has not gone well. Gets his pass away. And no, that was never going to make it. Gusto clears it out of harm's way. Gusto.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Threads one in. There's the hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And he was quick to react. Gusto. For Palmer. Caicedo, given the lift of his goal. Mudryk. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Caicedo, another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And the game has already resumed here.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, just needed a better contact.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Interesting ball. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Massive leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Kukurea. Mudryk. In with the challenge. Big chance, must be, has a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Corinthians have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kukurea. Corinthians still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Madueke. And he's managed to get free. And he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's in plenty of space here. Palmer. That's... He's had a hit! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Chelsea get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
The ball's gone astray. Throw in. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Fernandez for Palmer. Gusto. Caicedo. And Gusto. More and more pressure on the ball here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 20. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 18.
Caicedo. Kukurea. Now Colwell. Fofana. And Gusto. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is a great pick-out. Real chance here! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nkunku. And that has put paid to that. Madueke. Kukurea. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No outsmarting him this time.
And Nkunku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's surging through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. It's gone out for a throw-in. Chelsea making another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
James. And it's played forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a good ball out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Caicedo. James. Gusto. That's a throw. That's a super give and go. Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now it's Lukaku. Modric. Lukaku. Decent hit! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substituição.
Corinthians can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Chelsea find a position of real strength now. And he's away. Caicedo. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Modric. He's picked his way through. Lukaku. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. So that's it. It is all over. Corinthians suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the... So, will they or won't they? It is another massive test. If results go the right way, then the club can take a huge step in terms of their big picture standing. The support here is colourful, cacophonous, a veritable assault upon our senses. It is time for them to believe. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. We have already started here. Over to the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I can tell you from what I've seen of this guy, Mudryk, I really like. He will inject...
Great leap! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Good spot, he's seen the run. That has ended up in no man's land. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Fofana. First quarter of an hour gone. Corinthians are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Palmer. Distributed tidily. And he's being shifted off it. And that's aimed into the middle. And he was quick to react. Mudryk. Palmer. Look at the space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Gusto. Opts for safety. Colwill. And Fofana. And Cucurella. Palmer. Fiddles it through. Oh, great chance! Madueke. Lovely ball. And the shot! He's delivered all right! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Chelsea draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Corinthians really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gusto. Gets his pass away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Palmer. Fernandez. Has a shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Fernandez nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Wagner. Aimed beyond the defence. Cucurella. Fernandez. Pass somewhat off target. Colwill. And Cucurella. Fofana.
Corinthians truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Gusto. And Fernandez. Now Colwill. And Cucurella. Colwill. And now they can clear their lines. There will be a throw-in. And that is as far as they're going to go. Caicedo. Now Colwill. Fofana. Now that looks a decent ball. Palmer. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Teremos minuto de
Wagner.
acréscimo.
No, that was never going to make it. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 9.
And the second half gets on the way.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this
20.
second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Cucurella. Corinthians come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And Fernandez, spread out to the left. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Jackson! He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Chelsea take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Palmer.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Caicedo. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Another chance! And the ball's come loose here. And that interception was most necessary. That has not gone well. Palmer.
Well, the way this game is...
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Fofana.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
60 minutes played.
60.179
Corinthians
espectadores.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Caicedo. Not the most accurate pass.
Pretty robust defending.
Ball has bounced loose now. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Palmer. Fofana. Chelsea finding their passes. Interesting ball. And he's managed to get free. Now this could be a chance. Caught offside that time. Fernandez. Gusto. Decent progress down the left. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And he's had a hit. just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Palmer. And Fernandez. Cucurella. Now Colwill. Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through. Great hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Substituição em andamento.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Caicedo. Nkunku. And Caicedo. Fernandez. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that pass isn't the best. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. No, that's been intercepted. Caicedo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's fabulous. Keeper's ball. Modric! Oh, it's come loose. No way through there. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. So there's going to be another change here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the runner. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nkunku. He's got away. And here's the shot at goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the cut, and a second time! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gusto. Nkunku. He's picked his way through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It's a really well-measured ball. He's found some space. He rises! Yes! And they are cruising away. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that's it. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. While there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say its minimalist design, the Neo Química Arena. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Madueke. And it's played forward. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this player, Mykhailo Mudryk, is a player who's developing his game cleverly. This is something I think that comes from his understanding of the game. He's learning all the while, but he's growing in the right direction, and it's only a matter of time before he starts getting the bigger headlines.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Fernandez. Mudryk could try cutting inside here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but
Mudryk! Goal! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
you know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here. Corinthians really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gusto. And Fofana. Wagner proves too strong. Cucurella. Colwill. And Fofana. Gusto. Fofana. Now Colwill. Fofana. And Caicedo. Fofana. Now Colwill. Caicedo. Looking for the... He's got the shot away! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And the cutback. Chelsea can start a counter here. Fernandez. And Fofana. Caicedo. That's the throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Caicedo. Now Colwill. And Cucurella. He shifted it to the flank. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Fernandez. And Gusto. Caicedo. And Gusto. He's in plenty of space here. Goalkeeper's ball. No, that's been intercepted. Mudryk. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Looking tidy in possession here. Palmer. Spread out to the left. And he whips it in. That was always going to be the keeper's. He's going to be disappointed with that. Colwill. Cucurella. Mudryk. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Time and again they are repelled.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Fernandez. And he's forced to go back. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
That is good alertness. Mudryk. Jackson. Interesting ball. Nice bit of trickery. And he's on his way! Oh, he's got a sight of goal. In comes the cross. Caicedo. And that has put paid to that. Palmer. Madueke. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Madueke! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Looking for options for movement. He's ended up in no man's land. Madueke, he's had it taken off him. Caicedo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he was quick to react. Caicedo.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Fofana. Madueke.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Great defending, strong and determined. And Fernandez. Madueke. And he's gone backward here. And he's cut it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 20. Camisa 11. Deixando o campo para a
Just about
entrada
up to
de
75
camisa
minutes.
18. Camisa
Cucurella.
24.
Chelsea looking to pass their way through. James. In by James. He gets big!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nkunku. Threads one in. Fofana. Gets his pass away. Nkunku. Looking for the run.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Corinthians are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Gusto. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's been drilled in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. James. Real chance! And the follow-up.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Colwill. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, this is one of the newer of the major venues here in Sao Paulo, built, of course, in time for 2014. It is the Neo Química Arena. And already we're underway here. Mudryk. Looking for the run.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Palmer. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Fernandes. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Caicedo. And he can clear it away. Mudryk. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cucurella. Mudryk. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries the cut back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a key interception. Mudryk. Mudryk. Oh, this is a terrific run. And Caicedo. Well, that's an inviting ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, and he's through the middle. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. Gusto. Cucurella. Now Colwill. Mudryk. He is through here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, nicely intercepted. Gusto. Fernandes. Caicedo. Now Colwill. Fofana. And that is out of play. Another throw-in. Well, there's the clearance. Looking tidy in possession here. Cucurella shifted it to the flank. Now that's well seen too. Palmer. Jackson. Gets a good foot in there. Modric. Well read, nice interception. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Palmer. Modric. Lobbed in behind. Not the most accurate pass. Cucurella. And Gusto. Distributed tidily. Gusto. Now here's the delivery. And smartly reclaimed. He's in here! And he was quick to react. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Corinthians head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back underway here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Madueke.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, easy pickings there. Caicedo. Fernandez. Cucurella.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Gently done. Spread out to the left. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Decent hit from there. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Spread neatly. Delicate chip through. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And now they can spring out of defence. Opts for safety. Caicedo. And it's been taken straight back. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Cucurella. And Caicedo.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And the shots! Look at the space here. Closing in on goal. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Caicedo. Gusto. And Caicedo. Threads one in. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That'll be a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 20. Camisa 11. Deixando o campo para a entrada.
James.
Camisa 23.
75 minutes played.
Camisa 24.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Forwards and with intent. Jackson. Chelsea finding their passes. Decent hit! He scored!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 30. Teremos uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Chelsea take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gusto. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Lukaku, big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Wagner. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Colwill. Cucurella. He's picked his way through. Fires it in low. Oh, well played, well played. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he cuts out the supply. Colwill. Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. While there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say its minimalist design, the Neo-Química Arena. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Plays the return pass. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless.
Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Towering header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Now that's well seen too. Colwill. Madueke. Madueke. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
For Correa. For Palmer. Fernandez. Now Colwill. Fofana. Madueke. Gusto. Corinthians yet to have an attempt on goal. Madueke! Fiddles it through. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Madueke, he has found the way through. Very nicely done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Turns back here, probably the best option. Colwill. And Cucurella. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's been given away. And he's managed. He's through. It's one-on-one. Now, shot a goal! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Chelsea break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here. Corinthians really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Caicedo. Gusto. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Caicedo. And Gusto. Caicedo. And Fernandez. Palmer. Mudryk. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's found the way through. And the shot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Chelsea grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that interception was most necessary. Gusto. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance here. Chance! And more and more and more. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy. Almost too easy.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball.
Big chance! He scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating.
Decent hit! And in again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Corinthians can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Wagner. The message is clear, none shall pass. Fofana. And Cucurella. Now Colwill. Fofana. Ah, it's been intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Caught offside that time. Fernandez. And Fofana. Caicedo. And Gusto. Colwill.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
And Gusto. And Caicedo. Fofana.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That has not gone well. Fofana. And Caicedo. Cucurella. Colwill. And Fofana. Fernandez. Madueke. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's picked his way through. Threads will now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Aim forwards. That's been cut out, well played. Palmer. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Oh, a delicate chip through, and he was alert to it. Corinthians can counter promptly here. It's a good ball out wide.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Cucurella. Oh, what a ball! Shot could be on.
Oh, that was expansive.
Great hit! Oh, that's fabulous. Now then, the ball's come loose. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Palmer. He is... Palmer! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Palmer did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Colwill. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now Colwill and Cucurella. Colwill and Cucurella. Now Colwill. Gusto. And Fernandez. Fofana. Now Colwill. Palmer. Forwards and with intent. Nice ball, and he's in here. And the finish! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Chelsea totally rampant here. That's been intercepted. Gallagher looking tidy in possession here. Oh, no joy this time. Gently done. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Caicedo. Mudryk. Gets a good foot in there. Works it forward. And Fernandez. Gusto. Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. Fernandez. Mudryk. And that has left him in a heap. It's a pretty loose pass. Now Colwill. Fernandez. Mudryk. And the shot! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that is that. Corinthians are beaten and they are out. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's gone back to the keeper. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think we've all been hugely impressed by Wesley Fofana, Peter. You know, he came to England at the age of 18 and adapted amazingly well. And he has great ability in terms of his pace, his strength, his ability to cover the ground.
Jackson! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
They've played it short. Mudrik's cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Palmer. He shifted it to the flank. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. Palmer. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. Palmer. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Colwill. Corinthians still without a single shot on target. Now Colwill, forwards and with intent. Palmer. Played out towards the right wing. No luck with that dink over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Just eases him off the ball. Cucurella and Caicedo. Fofana. Gusto and Fofana. Fernandez played out to the left flank. Oh, that's well spotted. And Cucurella. Fofana. And Gusto. Fofana. And it's played forward. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Fofana. And Gusto. Caicedo. And Fernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. Jackson! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Massive lead! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corinthians can start a counter here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Madueke. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good running, strong and purposeful. That has been cut short. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Fofana. Caicedo. And Fofana. Gusto. Madueke. It's a good foot in there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He'll try from distance. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Corinthians were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Caicedo
Teremos minuto de
and
acréscimo.
Fofana. And Fernandez. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Corinthians head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Palmer. Fernandez.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Wagner did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Palmer. He's found a way. Palmer! And he hits the net. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Gusto. And it's pulled in with a header! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
He might be in here. He's had a shot. He has done it. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Corinthians really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Chelsea grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the finish! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.